Found someone. I just said that's because you're cool and you have a reputation. Huh? You're cool and you have a reputation for that. If you want to just scooch that right here underneath me just to get it out of the way. It's our care packages. So we just need to finish assembling them and then put them in the box and close the box and just like pigeonhole it somewhere. Angle it. Like, there you go. Oh! How was like, you can scooch all of Tiffany's stuff over too.
Like the jumper.
Thanks. I don't know why, but men really like this, and women do not.
That should be the point, right?
Isn't that funny though?
I feel like, yeah, I don't know.
Guys just like the one piece with the bright colors for some reason.
I think for me, it just reminds me of the early 90s.
Yeah, I think maybe it's a nostalgia
So, like,
thing.
for me, it's like nostalgia. I'm like, oh, like some of my first crushes were girls that were wearing colors.
Yeah, so it's like hitting you in all the feels.
Yeah, I think it's more of a nostalgia thing to grow up around it.
Absolutely.
Like I remember one of my first babysitters, Alexis.
Yeah.
She always wore it.
Yeah.
Lindsay and Alexis.
See, my first babysitters were solidly 90s chicks, so they had like belly button rings and wore crop tops.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Yeah.
How old do you think I am?
Oh.
No. Like 5 years younger, okay? Look at that. Yeah.
What's crazy though is that I do be meeting men my age, and I'm just like, damn, I'm so glad I don't look like that.
Literally,
You know what I mean? And I'm
dude.
meeting guys that are in their like 30s.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. Get enough sleep and drink enough water. It'll make your skin look younger. That's it. You just need to get enough sleep. Sleep is actually the key to good skin.
Depending on their body type.
Yeah, but for the most part,
I took this weird test,
Mhm.
and it like had some. It was about basically how much sleep you need, how your body kind of like
yeah.
operates. And,
Like I don't actually need that much
and,
sleep,
like,
but
apparently I'm a dolphin, and only like 10% people are dolphins.
so like when I say like get enough sleep, I just need to be well rested.
Yeah.
Because it's like sometimes I only sleep 4 hours at a time, and I'll wake up in the middle of the night and like kick rocks for 2 hours and then go back to sleep for 4 hours. But I feel well rested the next day. Yeah, I can if I have a midnight snack. That's what I call it. But I heard that that's called peasant sleep because back in the medieval ages, you never slept all the way through the night. You would wake up and do stuff in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, so I kind of just, like, you have to wake up and get the fire going again or else you fucking freeze to death. Shit like that. It came out of necessity, but then, like, it was just a way of medieval life even for royals.
That's kind of where that's when it's that like the like animal dolphin kind of like type. It's extremely like it's just been outdated because of like
Capitalism,
it's just that
society.
It's just they don't really focus on like what their sleep habits are, and they don't ever pay attention to it. They're like, oh, I'm like this. I need at least 8 hours of sleep. Like Bethany is a crazy sleep person, but I finally convinced her to like go to the doctor and get like some blood work.
Because she sleeps too much, or
I think so.
you're like, I think you're dying.
It's just not good to be that tired all the time, and then also be on ADD medication.
Yeah, that should be overstimulating you, if anything. Not you still being so lethargic all the time.
Like I'm also the lightest sleeper ever, and I don't know if that's just like because of the military and shit. So it's like I have to just be up and ready to do shit. Yeah,
Could be.
That'll do it though. I mean, like I have this like right now in my room. I have like my fan that points at me, and I have a like swamp cooler in my room because it's cheaper to run that than it is to run our AC in that big ass house.
But for just a room, it works perfectly.
Dude, those swamp coolers, like I throw a fucking ice pack in the water and then like fucking turn it on when I get home. By the time I'm done with my like shower, like fully cooked.
I was super bummed because the house I had with my ex-husband, I had the swamp cooler, and we could use that thing for most of the summer.
Yeah.
And when it finally died, because his parents owned the house, they didn't want to fix it or figure out how to fix it because they would have.
There's a swamp cooler on top of our house, and then
You're gonna have to find somebody who can just like know how to fix stuff because they don't really make parts for them anymore. But it will save you thousands of dollars
But that's the thing.
a year.
But if you're like,
especially if you already keep a lot of plants and humidity in your house.
Yeah.
The only reason why they came out of fashion is because of capitalism, and ACs do work better, but they use so much more power.
They do, and like that's the thing. Like I've been actually pretty impressed with just the like fucking swamp fillers I bought at fucking Home Depot. I'm like, damn, these things actually work really well. And I like the fucking moisture because it's so fucking dry.
Yeah. Ooh.
And stomach tattoo.
Oh wow. Stomachs are hard. Remember, you're gonna have to stretch like way more than you think.
But luckily, it's just like filling because he's already got all the line work.
That's good.
So it's just gonna be blacking it out.
Just remember, stretch way
yeah.
more than you think.
Yeah, way more.
And do way smaller areas. Like normally, if you're like used to working in that, work half your size. Like, cause like.
Should I use a bigger dildo, like a?
For filling.
Yeah, just.
How big are like the chunks that you're filling? Because for sure, shader or mag for filling, no matter what, if you're not doing any line work. But if you think you have to fix some line work, then definitely a mag, just because it'll keep the cleaner lines.
So then let's do some fixing.
Yeah, do you see where you got on the transition there again, where the skin starts to curve? Yeah, I would get a liner, and then for that, what are you more comfortable with, a mag or a shader? Because I would do this with a shader just because you go from a lot of right angles to curves.
Yeah.
And I don't want to flip the mag around on the flat angle a lot.
Yeah.
So I would do the shader, and then I would just get the fattest shader you can, and then get the liner that you used originally just to fix your line work first.
I didn't do the line work.
Or fix that line work first. Yeah, whatever. But you can see how it's everybody's problem then.
Yes.
Yeah.
I do, yeah.
It's not like it's everyone can't. We're not robots.
No.
So like on the robot arm, you also have to use your abs and like move your whole front of your body.
What was I doing? The bottom green and 15 green.
That's fun. I always like going over people's old tattoos. I call it like even a refresh. It's not like a cover up, it's just like a spruce up.
Yeah. I mean, I find it kind of like takes some time.
Yeah, and then you also, I feel like I'm just like, it's also nice knowing that I'm making somebody feel better about their body. How dare you?
I'm
Did you see the one I'm looking at now? His name is Himbo. Thanks.
Now, I'm trying to come up with a series of that stuff that I want to start doing on. I do kind of want to like color that one in.
Even if you don't, it's sick. And you could just do a series of different people that kind of look like that. Everyone really likes it.
So there was this comic book when I was growing up called Battle Chasers. And that's, I feel like the comic book
That's the style.
that stuck with me as far as like, there was, like, there's a character and there's one picture. And he has like a swirl, like, kind of tattoo in his head, but it's all indented in
Okay.
that comic book. And that's kind of like how they drew their characters with like the super exaggerated like bone up into the forehead. and cheek.
Yeah. It's cool. Yeah. I like it though. I think other people must have also read that comic because a lot of people like recognize it, but I don't know if it's just because of like the kind of looks like the Hades from.
Yeah, a lot of people I see that. It's actually pretty dope to find out Joe was leaving.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you about that.
I think a lot of it had to do with me, but like maybe I was just kind of like the straw that broke the camel's back that he realized that like no one there really respects him, kind of thing, you know.
I was talking about that. Years after, I was like, it just seems like I don't think of that serious, but it feels like nobody's taking that serious. And like even like Hugh does shit, Taylor does shit, like Chef and Chef.
Yeah.
But it feels like everyone just like shows up and like nobody. It's like nobody's really invested in it. Is what it feels like. So it's like weird.
And then I'm in a weird spot because I don't feel like I'm really allowed to do especially just like feeling shit. It's like cool that my team doesn't have my back. So I just feel like an outsider there, so I just kind of do what I'm supposed to do. And like I do not go above and beyond at that place like I would at others, just because I've seen that it gets me nothing.
I was pretty happy that like I don't know. It's weird because me and Joe's relationship.
Yeah. Yep. Extremely insecure, and like he has just a lot of like insecurities about stuff, and he fucking talks shit about everyone. And I find it funny that he's going to the one over here because everyone over here knows him as the guy that talks shit about everybody. So it's just like he doesn't understand that his whole like how he's been acting is gonna follow him everywhere.
Well, especially because it's staying in the same
Company.
in the same like radius of like the restaurant.
Yeah. Well, and everyone there knows of him that he talks shit about the Chandler location. I mean, honestly, they're all the same, man. It's just the people.
Like it's Indian Chandler or Jacob.
He is Chandler. He's the word. He's the. I have no idea. Well, I mean, I do. Like,
Because I hired Joe.
Indy, though, I would actually take Joe over.
So, Indy got did his training.
Definitely, as I say, not as I do.
AI music, so Tiffany doesn't have to take any more classes for getting copyright stricken.
Huh?
So I have Tiffany's YouTube channel on here now, and I guess like she got in trouble and had to take a class for playing copywritten music.
Oh,
I was like, oh shit. But then she didn't tell me, but then her channel got demonetized. And I was like, fuck. Should have told me.
her YouTube channel?
Yeah.
Like, she has a YouTube channel?
Yeah, it's not like big, it's just for a tattoo shop.
Yeah. You're like still paid. Why? I thought everyone knew.
That's what I thought.
I mean, I knew. Yeah.
It was like it wasn't like I was hiding it from everyone. So Alyssa just found out the other day too, I guess. Like manager.
Yeah. I think I'm doing this wrong.
That or unless we have a 14, let's go faster. Do it. Just fill up more space, you know? And you're strong, so you can press. Big strong man. The only reason why I would discourage anyone from using those is because maybe they are not used to pressing so hard. Just remember to put your back into it.
like an instrument would be cool for me to be like.
I had a professor of world religions who knew the didgeridoo, and he knew how to like do a little bit of Tibetan throat singing, or was it Mongolian throat singing, something like that. His name was Mr. Ash. It was so funny.
Like, he works at a PH school, so he's never picked up like all the 25 patients at all.
That's like my friend Candelaria. Anything she picks up, she's just good play. I'm musically untalented. Thanks.
It sucks that, like, you know, I know I was sleepy, but I don't feel rested because I was so active.
Yeah.
I know I'm dreaming, and I know I'm full.
Why am I more tired? Not the happy
About
couple.
what?
I told him something about that.
At work? I don't remember that.
Whenever I was talking about the
Oh, yeah.
he was saying
Well, it's just, it was funny because that goes along the lines of the stuff that I don't like about, like, Taylor and then, like, I follow the back thing. Like, you guys follow it? And I was like, why would you do it again?
like, I don't think so. I'll do whatever. That's
Oh, you're fine. You can also switch this. Oh, just the big. back. Yeah, yeah. So I haggled them down. They wanted 700. I was like, for what? And then I said, if you want us to take up empty space the rest of our lease, I can do 300. And then I was like, but if you want us to move in the bigger space, like we could move in for like 26 tomorrow. And then she's not gotten back to me yet. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Your Instagram handle is Woodland Tattoos.
Woodland_.
Yeah, it's in a really nice house. I like it a lot. Look at, I had already painted something with those, with your tiles, where everything gone there. Hello? It should be in the gray bag. You put that stuff somewhere else for some reason. Yeah. Your normal, where all the stuff is. No, because we're just going to do it beyond real skin, so we're just going to use my machine. It's probably in your computer bag. Your backpack. Okay, I'll see you here shortly then. Okay, bye. You got a dwarf pinky. Really? This one's 80%, bruh.
Oh,
I just keep it on.
I see.
It says 1, 2, 3 because it counts for you while you're smoking.
That makes
Oh, sleepy foot, sleepy foot, sleepy foot. Jeez Louise. Nap nap. There you go. Towel's closer to the side of the room. Oh, I haven't drank any of my coffee. Maybe that's why.
Hello.
Yeah. Do they seem wiggly?
Huh?
Do they seem wiggly?
No, I don't know. For me, stomach's is really fucking painful. So I just like didn't like it. Like I was clenching the whole time. But I don't know. Everyone's different. So.
Yeah. See, it was like just mostly ticklish for me.
Yeah, but for some reason I feel like women's pain senses are way different.
Way different.
Like the stuff that you guys are okay with, we are not. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
I completely understand. Well, and even like it's been proven that like all those times where we thought you're just being big absolute babies, it is actually harder for men to fight off viruses and illnesses. Like a flu that'll get me for like 2 days will have you down for a week. Like, and that's just like because your physiognomy, like it just functions, your immune system functions differently. Fights immune systems. It's like the same fighting, but it's slower and takes longer, and it's physically harder on your body. And on women, it just is like a quicker process, and a lot of it also has to do with a majority of women are mothers, and mothers have had children. And having had the stem cells and everything in your body, it's circulating in, you have extra DNA from your children that literally help you fight diseases better. So I'm not talking about myself personally, but the statistic is usually talking about mothers. Yeah, versus men in general.
Yeah. That makes sense.
So all those like moms and wives who've been so hard on their husbands, they just need to realize that they've been evolved through childbirth, and they need to have a little bit of empathy for their weak male husbands.
Sure. Luckily, I feel like I don't know. I don't know if it was mostly because I was raised by women or what, but a lot of it is I have more of my mom's side of things than I do my dad's.
Just overall better.
My brother has more of my dad's side.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I would say in general, like being raised by women, most men have better hygiene.
Yeah.
Than the otherwise. You know what's funny is like a lot of it is there's no father there to contradict your mother in front of your face and tell you that she's full of shit. You don't have to clean your room if you don't want to. You don't have to do that.
Yeah.
Like, so it's pretty funny. And then like successful men who have both parents, it's because the parents never disagreed with each other in front of the children. And there's all kinds of situations, but like for the most part, that's what the research has found. Oh, I found these tiny itty bitty little canvases. I'm gonna do little bugs on them.
Nice.
They're actually itty bitty. They're like the size of $1 coin. Yeah. I'm like, I love you. You're my baby. You're so cute. It's going away from you, but you're like the most interesting thing. The camera. I just need to use my hand.
a final Jacob getting into like Marvel Rivals waiting for Forza to come out.
Horizon. I think I'm gonna play Art tonight. So don't care anymore about what I do. So much. Yeah. And all you can really get is like if they made it more interesting to like actually do it.
And like you get the stash space, and then you also get
That's what I'm saying. All you get is stash space. Like
you get the skill points
Yeah.
for your skill tree doesn't end. There's like other things, bonuses and scrap.
Now. Yes. Too much money on this magnetic socket. It's now I've lost it. It was my favorite thing. I really think this stuff so nice.
you know, I lost something about 2 weeks ago. Guess what? It's like, damn, bro, that doesn't sound good. That does not sound good. Long time no see. How are you?
I do kind of like skateboarding cactus. Yeah, I like that. Skateboarding cactus.
Yeah. You don't have to do all of it. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not something real.
You make MC goals.
Dude, fucking David left his, and I was like, score, and I took it home and fucking ate it. So we have to like make family meal every night, but I work.
home and shit, especially. I'll allow it.
Yeah, please don't even.
Better know that I said that.
a big fan of using Bactine while I like if I have to go do something, I spray the person's tattoo with the Bactine and then just let it sit there while I go do whatever, you know. It helps it like keep the raising from happening. And is there like a brown for the rope? Weird. It's a funny thing just because like sorry, I can tell. Oh no, we're cool.
Even though it's pink, it's not fucking pink anymore. It's just my skin.
For the rest of the day.
Probably pick up food on the way home. Tank the wheel in the car. My issue is it's just so fucking hot outside. I don't want to exist out there for longer than like 20 minutes.
Right.
See what David wants. I know David works tonight. See what my friends are doing.
You have your leg, I just want to get the swelling down. Check it out. We're pretty much done. Interesting.
And that's not good.
Not like this, and this is enough. And I didn't even finish this just because down here was so brutal. Good. Picture of it. It's gonna heal the way I want it to. I went a little lighter on some of the like pink, so that way that heals will look texturized. I like the star. Good. The fact that you're kind of one of the. I have some friends, but you're not like one of the stand for them. Just trying. Some of my friends think I'm fucking already. Oh, let me get this full back piece, bro. I'm like, no.
My big skins, my big skins. Last time I was in there,
It's nice now, but
I always wear a hoodie when I get tattoos because, like, I get hot and cold.
I think it's weird when you get tattoos and see like spots that are not.
So far away from it. Yeah. That was my head tattoo. A lot of it, but little corner. You have to take. Thank you.
Just one day on, one day off.
Yeah, I don't do that. You just have to tell them you can't do it.
I don't care what days they are. But if you're then gives it off.
Yeah, 2 in a row. bud. Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. I'll see you later this week.
Yeah, I'll probably.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Okay. All right. Let me voice concern about logistics with it. You feel? Because I also want to acknowledge, yes, everything you said earlier. Yes, about I think being excited for the tattoo idea. You know, I think that would be 100% necessary, and I agree with thought here. Because like I'll bring the whole thing because of whatever, and I'm just rather think of this. I agree, and I'm just want to. But if we both have to stop with home car every 15 minutes, I feel like that's I would like to get my social media stuff, right now. While you're doing that, then if you want to do every night, that's so much. I feel like yeah, no, 100%. I will say what I think would work better for my membership is would be us knock out this on not only stuff, but me go grab my solution board or whatever channel. And I can do that. And I would have all that. And all the channels. And I can but I feel like me sitting here trying to tattoo $1,000, you know what I'm saying? I think that would give me confidence.
You're just not present.
Yes, thank you. That. You know what I mean? And I'm trying to be more present for you here. I'm trying to verbalize what I'm